It was right after Hurricane Harvey, the federal government decided to move some 2,500 trailers to Chase Field over in Beeville. The location served as one of 3 staging areas in the country for FEMA.
The idea was to make it easier to send trailers to natural disaster areas quicker. But as our Michael Gibson tells us, most of those trailers are now gone, and soon all of them will be removed. FEMA gave the city no reason for the move.
Right after Hurricane Harvey, the federal government decided to move 2,500 trailers to Chase Field in Beeville. This would serve as one of 3 sites around the country that FEMA would stage these trailers to be able to quickly respond to natural disasters in the future.
So there's a variety of these units available for use throughout the United States as needed.
We came back out to Chase Field on this day and found out that this vital and strategic FEMA location now only has some 30 trailers sitting out here. The Bee Development Authority runs the Chase Field complex. Its executive director, Jaime Arizola, says he began to notice late last year that FEMA was moving a lot of trailers out of here. So he decided to call the government and see what was going on.
We were notified in December of last year that they would be vacating the premises. When I say that, I mean FEMA.
Arizola says the government gave him no reason for leaving, a costly move for Beeville because after May 13th, FEMA won't be sending any more of those huge monthly rent checks.
And the rent at that time was around $75,000 a month. And then based on their needs throughout the time they were here, that rent would fluctuate.
With FEMA moving out of Chase Field, the big question is, what is the Bee Development Authority going to do to try to bring in more cash each month?
We do have a letter of interest that we discussed in executive session last night at our board meeting. So we hope to reveal that soon to the public. You know, that letter of interest has a capability of producing up to 200 jobs over 2 to 5 years.
The executive director also told us that the Bee Development Authority will be actively looking to lease the buildings and the area that the government was leasing to store those trailers. They're hoping to turn a negative into a positive. After all, they have been able to bring in NAFCO, one of the world's largest producers of firefighting and fire safety equipment, to Chase Field. That will bring up to 400 jobs to the area. Michael Gibson, 3 News.